Hello. So I did not know this is on YouTube. This is a movie I have never seen before. Also because I wasn't really interested to see it. I don't really give a shit to see it. It's just a bunch of people complaining about George Lucas. And I'm like, well, why would I care to see that anyway? It's just going to trigger me. But we were playing Empire at War. And who was it that suggested this? Was it you, Davern? Where are you? Where are you? Where is he? But yeah, we're going to watch it in full. It's 1:22 in the morning, and then we'll be done at 3 a.m. And then I'll probably take a lot of clips of this, or I'll have my team take a lot of clips of this and put it on Star Wars Theory Plus. So make sure to subscribe to Star Wars Theory Plus. And Star Wars Theory, of course. Okay, without further ado, let us begin. Yeah. Damn. Maybe it'll get copyrighted halfway through the stream, or not even, like the other one. Who knows? Whatever. Okay, let's go for it. Just let me know if the volume's too low or, whatever. Where should I go? Should I go here? Should I go there? I guess.
Senator Organa takes Leia to Alderaan, and Darth Sidious doesn't feel a disturbance in the Force? I mean, seriously, you expect me to believe that he can raise Leia on Alderaan, and the Sith Lords, they're not going to pick up anything. I mean, Kenobi is on Tatooine. He's living right up the street.
And now, I'm gonna school kids on just how cool George Lucas is.
Dear George Lucas, will your feckless fans build a monument to your masterpiece and slay
What's up, Mr. William?
their scorn?
George Lucas fingered my late adolescence.
Oh.
I love-hate George Lucas. I love-hate him hard, you know? There was a day where he was a scruffy nerf herder from Tatooine, if you will. You know, he was one of us.
There is something about our love for Star Wars that is different
Feels so
from
naked.
our love for other things.
It's funny that this can make people angry, that these movies can make people angry, but it does make you angry.
It's the most important thing in the world to me. Like, don't ever say it's just a film. It's not just a film. Without good old GL.
Yo, these are my people, dude! You can tell these are the guys that were like in the 90s and they grew up with Star Wars in 80s and some of them, I guess, 70s too. This is dope. I feel the passion, man. Like, you don't see that shit anymore. Now it's just like people fighting about people who have an opinion on Star Wars. It's not even about Star Wars anymore. All right. No, dude. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Why? This shit has been up for 3 fucking years. JK, it's been up for 2 weeks. But you get what I'm trying to say. Well, then why did, like, these people react to it 3 years ago? Oh, I guess, like, I gave a review. Oh, man, this is lame. This is stupid. What? Why is it doing this? Look at this. Look at this. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio and video in your stream. And then after this, it just goes, your stream is blocked. Shut up. Stop it. Maybe it was the stupid... What if I just do this for a bit?
About the Star Wars universe that children of the 70s wanted to not just watch it and enjoy it, but actually make it.
What he's got there is something.
Oh, Ryan
really
and Dorkman.
powerful, something that really touches people, and propels people to want to bring about changes in their world.
I mean, there are just these essential building blocks to who I am now.
Is it?
Are
Is it still playing? Is it still playing for you guys? Hold on, let me see myself here. Oh yeah, it's still playing. It just might not soon. Lol. Spam 1 if it's still playing. What's up, T-Man?
are Star Wars. I mean, they're branded. George Lucas's trademark is on these little elements of my life.
Sitting in the room upstairs, watching the wind up the buns in the hair out deep.
I remember sometime in my late teen years realizing in a little...
I'm gonna skip it. So much shit's too,
George Lucas, the man who created Star Wars.
copyrighted.
The story that has changed the world. A man of 1,000 imaginations and ideas, George has achieved in 20 years more than most would in a lifetime. A shy, retiring individual.
Well, who even made
George
this movie?
Lucas is a simple man who, like the rest of us, enjoys the
Maybe George Lucas is a simp. You just said.
finer things in life. But inside that quiet exterior is a man who has brought tears of joy and sorrow to so many millions of people across the planet.
The hell was that guy doing?
I grew up in a small town, Central California. I was kind of a underachiever, typical kid who got into a fair amount of trouble. My father said, well, he'll be a late bloomer. He always used to say that. I've always been very into building things. My teenage years, they were completely devoted to cars. I was a terrible student in high school, so I was at this sort of crossroads. I was in an accident that, in theory, no one could survive. So it was like, well, I'm here.
Sure,
Every
Gonk.
day now is an extra
What's up,
day.
Isaac? Put the video film in the corner?
So for the first time, I think I sat down during that summer and did a lot of meditating on my future and what I was here for. I got very excited about anthropology and about social sciences and psychology, and I was able to push my photography even further and eventually discovered film.
Could you tell something about your young assistant, George Lucas?
Oh, he's not my assistant, actually.
I like cinema verite documentaries. I like non-story, non-character tone poems
What is this?
that were being done in San Francisco at that time. And that's the filmmaking that I was interested
Think it'll
in.
still get copyrighted?
Most of my first student films were very technically oriented. You know, they were mostly visual exercises, and the first sex was really a visual exercise. Just now I'm beginning to get into saying things.
Here you've got someone filled with all this promise coming out of USC, and then you get smacked down so hard from the system.
Feelings hurt is putting it mildly. I think there was this feeling of personal outrage.
It's a fact of kind of resentment, I guess, that everyone feels when one finds that somebody who has the money or as a result of the money, has the power, they can make like aesthetic, directorial, writing decisions, which they have really no business making.
In order to get my vision out there,
Yep.
I've really got to learn how to manipulate the
Wow.
system. The system is designed really to tear you down and destroy everything.
Do you hear that shit? Just basically to describe Disney.
It's a fact of kind of resentment, I guess, that everyone feels when one finds that somebody who has the money or as a result of the money, has the power, they can make like aesthetic, directorial, writing decisions, which they have really no business making.
In order to get my vision out there, I've really got to learn how to manipulate
How
the
to work the
system, because the system is designed really to tear you down and destroy everything that you're doing and push it off to the side.
He, for some reason, was so traumatized by his experiences with Universal on American Graffiti, with Warner Brothers on THX, that these became defining moments for him.
I was fortunate there was one guy in the film business back when he said, you know, I don't understand your films, I don't understand your script, but I think you're a talented guy and I'm going to invest in you.
Who was that?
That was Alan Ladd
Fox.
Jr. Fox, and that's how I got Star Wars made.
These films represent to him not just what he can achieve technologically, but he sees these as breakthrough films for the industry. He's interested in a larger agenda, which is transforming the way movies are made.
Everybody who looked at A New Hope thought he was crazy. It's a very personal film for him. And people were telling him left and right what a doofus he was. Turns around, everybody's wrong. It's the biggest thing ever.
Hollywood, California, August 1977. A triumphant moment in screen history. As the two heroes of Star Wars make their indelible impressions on the ground reserved for Movieland's legends, the world resounds with the fact that Star Wars itself has become a full-fledged social phenomenon.
I found the invite to the first preview of Star Wars. I remember when the title first came up,